Actually, when I press the recording button, it disconnects. So that's why I'm avoid recording today.
Okay, sir.
But I have now pressed the button. Let's see what happens. It keeps on disconnecting today. I don't know what's the problem. Okay, so what is the condition we have found? That in order to e raised to power j omega naught n complex exponential in discrete time, this signal, in order to have this signal periodicity property or this signal to be periodic, this fundamental period should be m2 pi over omega naught. If the fundamental period is not equal to m2 pi over omega naught, then this signal is not periodic. So let's see some examples. First example is, you can see here cos 2 pi n over 12. This is our first signal, cos 2 pi n over 12. What is its counter signal in time domain? Just replace n by t. So this will be a signal in continuous time, cos 2 pi t over omega. So again, see this table. What will be the fundamental period of 2 pi t over omega, 2 pi t over 12? Just compare it with 2 pi over omega naught. So it will be, so what will be the fundamental period of 2 pi t over 12? Just compare it with this equation, 2 pi over omega naught. Can anybody tell?
And
Sir, undefined रहेगा.
So the fundamental period is 12. Just compare it with 2 pi over omega naught. Compare it with 2 pi over omega naught. Cos omega naught t have fundamental period of 12, right? But cos 2 pi n over 12 is also periodic with period 12. Is it also periodic? Compare it with m 2 pi over omega naught. Compare it, put m is equal to 1 and 2 pi over omega naught. So fundamental period will be 12. So in this case, the continuous time signal and discrete time signal both having the same fundamental period, which is 12, right? By comparing the equation with 2 pi over omega naught. Let's see some harder examples. So now we have signal 8 pi n over 31. So what will be the counter signal in time domain for this signal? It will be 8 pi t over 31. Just replace t by with n. Instead of n, replace n with t. So it will be 8 pi t over 31, right? So what will be the fundamental period of 8 pi t over 31? Again, compare it
31.
with 31 divided by 4. So let's see how it is calculated. So I'm going to raise it. If someone wants to screen take a screenshot of this, he or she can take it. Uday, you are still in a meeting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's see what is how it is calculated. 8 pi over 31. So this is how it is calculated. Capital T is equal to 2 pi over 31 over, sorry, it is not capital T. Capital T will be 31 divided by 4, right? So similarly, let's do the same analysis for cos 8 pi over 8 pi n over 31. Cos 8 pi n. Here T is missing. You can put T over here. 8 pi n over 31. This implies 2 pi four over 31. This implies that 2 pi divided by 31 divided by 4. So fundamental period is n is equal to 31 by 4. So is this correct?
Yeah, sir.
No, it is not correct. Why it is not correct? Because n should be integer. The fundamental period of discrete time signal is always an integer, but 31 over 4 is not an integer. Why it is not correct? 31 over 4 is not an integer. So remember the formula. It is m multiplied by m multiplied by 31 by 4. Right? So remember the formula. We have an m here over here. So now we can write n is equal to m 31 by 4 take m is equal to 4 in order to make n an integer. Lecture is going to end now. So and take m is equal to 4. So this implies that n is equal to what? N is equal to what?
31.
31. M is equal to 31.
31.
So this is the difference between cos 8 pi t over 31 and cos 8 pi n over 31. right? So further you can study from here. Let quickly see an example. Here signal is given which is the combination of two periodic signals, e raised to power j2 pi 3 over n and e raised to power j3 pi over 4 n. So what is the time period of first signal? The time period of first signal, so this is example 1.6. What is the fundamental period of first signal? It is 3. It is equal to 3. The fundamental period of second signal is 2 will be multiplied by the denominator, so it will become 8. So fundamental period of second signal is 8. First signal is 3 and second signal is 8. When we add two signals, Priya, can you take the attendance, please?
Sure, sir.
So fundamental period of first signal is 3. By this analysis, fundamental period of first signal n1 is equal to 3, n2 is equal to 8. By superposition principle, n1 multiplied by n2, it will be equal to 24. So capital N is equal to 24, right? So next time we will study the system's properties. I think we already saw this example some days ago. This bank deposit example, we already studied that. So we will start from, this is not important. Interconnection of signal systems are not important. So we will start from system with and without memory. So next time we will start with system with and without memory. Okay. Priya, have you taken the attendance?